Y'all are some nasty, nasty hoblets. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap to Inmate to Roommate. Let me just start off by saying, Jason! Honey, Jason is only worried about two things. Booty and booty. That's it. Emily, this is on you, girl. You don't let this man who have committed fraud, financial fraud, into your home while you at work, amongst your belongings, honey. If he wipes out everything, that's on you. So we have Emily, okay? Emily and Jason riding down the road, and Emily is just telling him about, you know, well, what are you gonna do? And so Jason said, now listen here, ma'am, okay? I'm just gonna make it real short and sweet, okay? It's been 3.5 years. I need a touch of a woman. I've been around hairy men, okay? I'm just trying to get some booty. And so she was like, oh, Lord. Okay, what about work? Okay, you're going to have to get a job. He said, listen, I'm not really down with the job because, see, I was too busy stealing people's identities. Emily, girl, what are you not understanding? Someone stole your identity that put you in debt so bad that you done got an inmate in your home, and his crime was the same thing that hurt you. Girl, and you talking about a job and work. He's also talking about that he like gambling at a casino. Okay?
Oh, you sound like you slow.
So he's just saying, listen, I'm just here. You know, I appreciate her, but I'm just trying to get some booty. That's all I care about, child. So they go to the restaurant, all right, and he says, I'm not used to being in this high-scale restaurant. He said that this restaurant bougie. I said, it is. Just because it has steak skewers and chicken skewers, you think that's high class, child? I guess in Jason's world. So they talking about, you know, what to order. Emily is going over the rules, and Emily has said explicitly she don't want no heifer up in her house. Don't bring no hoes up in my home. Promise. Pinky swear. I said, Emily. And so here's Jason. I promise. I said, Lord. Jason was flirting with the waitress. And then Jason, fresh out of prison, had the audacity and the gall to say, I didn't find her that attractive. I just wanted to know if I still had it. Jason said this. Jason, who looked like Skeletor from He-Man. You talking about she wasn't attractive. Boy, if you don't go somewhere and sit there. So in the midst of Emily giving him the rules, you need to work, I need help with the bills, don't be breaking no heifers in my home, respect my home. Jason was like, bet. Jason gets up, gets on the phone, and he calls his lady, some girl, Margarita. I said, not Margarita. And he was like, listen, she going to work tonight. What you doing tonight? She was like, oh, nothing. I'm coming to see you. I was like, oh my God, Jason. Again, Jason says that he appreciates what Emily has done for him, but he needs to crack a back, okay? So they get to the house, showing Jason around amongst the animals and the cats. And then Emily, guess what Emily has to do, y'all? She got to go to work. She works till the next morning. She's gone all night. Again, like I said, the minute The door closed. He was on that phone. He couldn't wait for Margaritaville to prance her little self up in that house. Who does that? Who does that? Who goes into someone's home and just spread it wide? Ugh. Can I just say, not a drop of water touched his body? Okay? Or I guess, let me correct that. Soap. Did y'all see him up in that bathroom doing a whole bath? That wasn't a whole bath, y'all. He got some water and started splashing it all over his body. I said, funky. Funky. And then here comes Margarita. Just kissing all over him, slurping. He ain't even washed. Y'all are some nasty, nasty hoblets. Child, of course Emily is going to catch him with the woman in the room, but from the preview, that doesn't look like the same woman. How many women did he have? Women, step up your game. Oh my God. Let's move on. 10 seconds. Jim, Marisol, I'm going to need y'all to go to your church, okay? Quit trying to help people. I don't even know why you're on this show, okay? Mikey knew from jump that he was not getting out. He done had y'all driving and stressing over him getting out of jail, and he didn't even get out. In fact, he got 6 years, and y'all spending 5 hours in the parking lot. You're going back and forth to court, and he got 6 years. He knew he wasn't getting out, and you knew that he knew that you knew that he knew that he wasn't gonna get out. Jim, Marisol, please go back to your church. Quit trying. Help the people of your church. That's what you do. Help the people of your church, because, child, this ain't it. So here is Mikey. He got 6 years, or he possibly could get out in 14 months, or whatever it is, child. So they go to the jail and they prayed for Mikey. Jim, Marisol, please don't grace my screen no more, child. Don't grace it. Moving on. And Alyssa and Mark. Okay? And Alyssa got her some braids in her hair, child. They look good. So she's outside. She's watering her plants, and she needs for Mark to come down because they need to talk about work. Okay? Everything's been going well. Okay? Couple of days done went by. Cooler heads have prevailed and things are going okay. So it's time for Mark to get a job. Okay? So she's talking to Mark about, hey, listen, I got this friend. You can work construction. You know, is that something you think you can look into? He was like, man, you know, if it pays more than minimum wage, I guess. And so she says, have you ever had a job before? He said, street pharmacist. I said, ding, ding. Now, there is some people who don't know what street pharmacist is. Okay, street pharmacist is a person who deals with pharmaceuticals in an illegal way. Okay, that is a street pharmacist. If you don't know where that term came from, you have not seen Poetic Justice. That is where street pharmacist came from the legend himself, Tupac Shakur. Okay, Tupac Shakur said that in Poetic Justice. Okay, so anyway, and Alyssa was like, you know what? All right, if the construction don't work, there's a program here called the Urban League, which sounds fantastic. Okay, sounds like a very good program that helps inmates, you know, get the life skills that they need, you know, after their re-entry into, you know, society. It helps them find a job. It helps them with the resume. It helps them get their license. I mean, it seems like a very positive, you know, place for an inmate to go who is trying to, you know, better themselves. And so here is Mark. Mark was like, all right, you know, why not? Okay, I ain't doing anything else. And plus, Mark did not seem that enthusiastic for the construction job or the Urban League. In fact, when he was in the car with Veda, honey, he was asleep. Did y'all see his mouth open? Honey, he could have caught flies. Honey, Mom just don't give a good darn. I said, oh my God, he just don't care. So once they got there, you know, Veda was like, you know, I'm wishing you the best. You know, I hope this works out for you. Veda still, you know, being positive. And so Mark was like, man, I don't even know why I'm going up in here. And this ain't even going to work out. But when he got up in there, he met Josh. How great. Let's give a strong shout out to Josh. Josh was fantastic. Josh immediately made a connection with Mark. And I think Mark had a connection with Josh because Josh said, man, listen, I got convicted when I was 17, 18 years old, okay? I spent around the same amount of time as you did. I see a lot of me from you. Man, I know how it is. I know how it is to be in prison for so long. And then when you get out, obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. I get it. But just so you know, you can make it. I made it. I didn't go back to prison and I'm in my 40s. Okay? See, I made that decision that once I stepped out, I was going to do anything I can do legally to not go back. And now, look at where I'm at. And you can do the same thing. Josh was great. He was so positive and reassuring. And he was like, if I can do it, you most definitely can do it. It's going to be a struggle, but guess what? Okay? I'm here to help you. And that made Mark feel, I'm hoping that it made Mark feel, you know, a little bit better about his place in this world. You know, that he can do it. He don't have to resort back to illegal activities that put him in prison to begin with. Okay? There are ways, there are places you can go that can assist you in re-entering, you know, society. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, it's going to be struggle. Yes, you're going to have to work for it. But it's possible. It is possible. So, Mark said that Josh was cool, that Josh, you know, it was great that Josh understood him and they had something, you know, in common. You know, it wasn't someone there who never experienced prison life or never went to prison. It was actually someone there who had been in the same place that Mark was. Okay? And look at what Josh has done for himself. So, Mark, this is a great opportunity. Y'all think Mark is going to blow it? We shall see. Let's move on. Devin, Daniel, and Kathy. Honey, Kathy was fed up, was she? Kathy said he didn't make it. Poor Devin. Devin done got arrested, okay? Apparently he has some DRUG paraphernalia on him, okay? He had been using and he's back in jail. Now he is calling Kathy and Daniel. And Daniel said, dude, what happened? What did you do? What happened? He was like, I got in a little bit of trouble. Okay? And the thing about Devin, okay, Devin is coming down from a high. Devin done went out there, done did his thing, okay? He done effed up, ended back in jail after what, 5 days out of prison? He already back in jail? So he's coming down off of his high or whatever it was. I don't know what illegal substances he took, but he is talking out of his head. Okay? He's talking about how Kathy and Daniel was not there for him, how they turned their back on him, how he knew this was going to happen. No one is ever there for him. He should have known. I mean, he's just talking out of his head. And Kathy said, I don't know whom you think you're talking to. Are you crazy? Don't you turn this around on us. We did not turn your back. We did not turn our back on you. You turned your back on us. We were here to support you. And what did you do? You got a phone call and you bounced. You bounced. You put your own self in jail. And then here is, Devin, okay, still rambling on, just talking out the side of his neck. Nonsense. And so Kathy said, ain't gonna be no pity party. Ain't gonna be no whining. You did this, okay? We didn't do it. We tried to help you, and you went out there and you got high. So it's no one to blame but yourself. And she's right. But I think Devin is so used to getting in trouble, okay, being an addict. Everyone done turned their back on him. Even ones who given him a chance. His sister gave him a chance. He ruined it. His grandparents gave him a chance. He ruined it. Now, Daniel and Kathy done gave him a chance, and he wasn't even there 2 days. It's like he is self-destructing, okay? But in his mind, well, let me go out here and F up because they're going to turn their back on me anyway. No one don't believe in me. So I'm just going to go ahead and just F up anyway because this is where I belong. I belong in jail. So let me just go ahead and get in trouble now because no one don't care about me. Is that his mentality, y'all? It has to be something in him. He's young, okay? But it has to be something in him that feel like that no one cares for him or no one supports him. That he feels the need to sabotage himself before he even get on the right track. And that's a sad, sad place to be. A sad place to live. Okay? That you don't even have enough confidence in yourself to stay clean. Even though you are in a place with 2 people who know your struggle. Because Daniel and Kathy both said they were addicts. But look at where they are now. They gave an opportunity to you and you sabotaged it. So Kathy wasn't hearing it, okay? Kathy said, well, I can tell you right now, we ain't bailing them out. I don't know how long he gonna be in there, but we ain't gonna bond him out. So then the sister called, okay? And the sister done been down this road. Did y'all hear just nonchalant she was? She was like, yeah, he in jail, but he's getting out later on. She was just so nonchalant. She knew it. She knew that it was a possibility that he would end up in jail and just can't act right, child. She's been down this road before. So Daniel and Kathy was like, oh, he's getting out. And she was like, yeah. They was like, well, how is he getting out? How did he get any money? She said, I don't know. My name Bennett. I ain't in it. I don't know how he got the money. But he got some money and he's getting out. And so Kathy was like, isn't that interesting? He got money? Devin, how did you get money to get out of jail? You don't know nobody in Texas. Did you do a little flippity flop flop, flippity floop floop? Was you doing a little street pharmaceutical while you was out that whole day, huh? You had you a little bit of something on you. Get a little quick sale. Also use. Child. Devin is getting out. And Kathy is on her way to pick him up. I don't know why Kathy's picking him up. Why didn't Daniel pick him up? Y'all hear me? Daniel should be the one down there picking him up. And then Daniel, wasn't he the one that's one of the main rules was if you relapse, you getting up out my house? Oh, well, they're giving him a second chance. Oh, yes, they are. So, that's it, y'all. Devin is on his way out of jail, child. Devin, do better. It's easy for me to say, child, but anyway, let's move on. Last and most definitely least, Jennifer. Y'all, I feel bad for Jennifer. I feel bad for Jennifer, probably because she's living in that house of horrors. Okay? Cindy. You old mongrel, you. You're sitting up there on your ass. You're bossing Jennifer around. For what? You want Jennifer to run around there and clean up and straighten up your nasty ass house. You hoarder. Who keeps rocks? Who keeps rocks? This is what we're dealing with. And you actually had the nerve to say you're going to have a garage sale? Burn it. See, that's what needs to happen. Put a match to it. Who's going to buy that? It's literally trash. That's what Jennifer said. Jennifer said this needs to be thrown away. This needs to be thrown away. This is garbage. Instead of having a garage sale, you need to have a garbage sale. Don't nobody want to buy that crap? Smelling like old basement and old attic. So here is Jennifer. Close this door. You move this, move that, pick this up, sort this out. Just completely bossing Jennifer around. Okay? Instead of Cindy treating Jennifer as a roommate, she's treating Jennifer as a slave. She's not nice to her. She's not kind to her. She expects Jennifer to bow down to her because Jennifer was an inmate. And for some reason, Cindy thinks that she's Queen Elizabeth. You're not. She's going to talk about, I'm the boss. We have seen you move around, Cindy. We know that you don't have but one leg, but we've seen you move around. You can move around. Now you're using Jennifer as a pet. You ought to be ashamed of yourself with your nasty self. You're nasty. So here she is. Are you going to go to the store? I need for you to go to the store. So here's Jennifer doing the errand girl, okay? And she goes off, does her little thing. Before she can even get down the road good, here is Cindy calling the phone. Where are you? Where are you at? Oh my God. Jennifer, the minute she has been there, only thing Jennifer has did is straighten up that nasty house, which is impossible, and cry. That's all Jennifer has done. Cry. Then we have Jennifer. She's crying, y'all. She's done relapse. I said, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My thing is, do you blame her? Being around Cindy, I don't blame her. She probably needed to get a little high. But I do feel bad for Jennifer, okay? And Jennifer ain't been out. She been out 2-3 days. And she already done relapsed. She already said that she knows that her mom is going to be disappointed. Here's Cindy. Cindy said that, you know, she didn't know what to do. It scared her. You know, she never experienced anything like this. That's because you're not equipped to experience anything like that, Cindy. You had no business with Jennifer in your house. You're not equipped to deal with someone like Jennifer. Someone who needs someone who understands, okay? You are dealing with a girl who is fresh out of prison, okay? That's a whole thing that we have seen with all these other inmates, okay? That they have to deal with that on their own. But then here she comes into the house of horrors. You don't even care nothing about her. You didn't show no type of support, no compassion, no positive outlet, nothing. It was all about me. You gonna do this. You're gonna do that. I mean, even with Mark. At least you have Veda and Annalisa at least try. Okay? And if I was, you know, with the way Mark had been acting, Mark wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes in my house. But Jennifer didn't show you that. Jennifer actually came in and was like, okay, at least I have somewhere to go. But, you know, I can, you know. But Cindy was just all about, this is what you're going to do, this is what you're going to do. Bossing her around. So she relapses. One good thing Cindy did was Cindy called her friend in the prison who is an addict. She said that she understands Jennifer. And so she comes over and she talks to her, and she was talking to her. And, you know, the girl was like, we need to, you know, get you to the hospital, you know. And it's just a mess. I feel bad for Jennifer, okay? Maybe Jennifer can, you know, get the help that she needs. I hope that she will someday I hope that someday she will be able to have a relationship with her mom and, you know, one day her kids. But, honey, go to the hospital, Jennifer. Okay, get yourself together and do not go back to Cindy's house. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Jennifer, I'm rooting for you, girl. I'm rooting for you. Y'all, that's it. That is it. All right. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye.